EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday Night Primetime. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, it's Ward. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game, it's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Score, Colts 7, Titans 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jimmy DK now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
17 yards. First down, Tennessee.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's Ward. Into the hands of Lockett. Complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
brings up
The key to
second
good
down
route running, Mike,
at
is
the
deceiving the
33-yard
man
line.
covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money.
In trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Ward sacked.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard
Out
line.
come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
10 yards.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
Nice job there,
line.
getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Michael Pittman. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain
They
of
get the
27
conversion
yards.
on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
On the stop.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but Now they find themselves in 2nd and long, so the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
On play action, Richardson. He'll take off again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On the ground for the first time, this is Khalil Herbert. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Schrader now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Off play action, it's Ward. He'll look deep here for Burks. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big one for Tennessee. 38 yards.
And the Titans.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A gain on the play. 1st down, Titans.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, it's Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send Ridley in motion. Back to throw is Ward. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
3rd and long. Now it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Anthony Gould now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd and 10. Richardson to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Down the field, he's got Warren. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
A gain of 25
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman.
Complete to Michael Pittman. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Richardson gonna look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
That's good.
That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. Taylor. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work.
Their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Pickup. And it's third down.
Throwing, Ward. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Now Ward gonna hold on to it, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Tight end on the move left. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Titan first down.
And the Titans first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Ward gonna tap this one forward. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you. Moving left, he'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the first down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
He finds the veteran Lockett. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that,
and he will take this one across into the end zone. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Titans. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Titans 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. In motion is Warren. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Colts
give them 16 there and a first down.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? In motion comes Pittman. from the gun on third down, Richardson. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
So on fourth down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. This from 45 yards away. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Colts are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Now Pollard, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The ball carrier.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, Okonkwo. Out of the gun, Ward. He has Lockett over the middle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, here's Ward. Got a man, it's Lockett. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down for Tennessee.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll get this out to the left flat. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to set up 2nd and 1.
At the 41-yard line.
To the air again, Ward. There's Lockett for the catch. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
It's a loss of a yard.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Ward now on 3rd down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll try it now with Spears. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play is a
so the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They go right back to Taylor. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Jarvis Brownlee. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. First and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
Colts. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
On play action, Richardson. To the right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Colts.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
16-yard line.
Now Richardson. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
first down and goal to go.
They'll run here with Taylor. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Ward. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Gould on the return. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. 92 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Spencer Schrader.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That is brought in. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big one for Tennessee. It's a gain of 43 yards. down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Back at the 15-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Loss of a yard.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Good. Makes the score Colts 34, Titans 13.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and
The Colts
10
offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
2nd down and 3. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
In motion is Warren. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 2. Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Colts.
A gain there of 21. First down, Indianapolis.
26-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
Throwing is Richardson. He's got a man. That's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Yards on the play. That's good for another Colts.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's second and 9. Zone read, and they hand it to Herbert. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Anthony Richardson on the scramble.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. This one finds Lockett down the left side.
Complete to Tyler Lockett. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, Ward. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Titan first down. Running here, it's Pollard. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
4-yard line.
To throw is Ward. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point
Ward
conversion.
to throw again. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Joey Slide to kick off
Scott,
for Tennessee.
thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half.
On the return.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own
Here's Jonathan Taylor
line.
and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. He takes off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me, picks up a solid gain here on first down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. Taylor gets it out of the pistol. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Warren. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Colts first down.
In order for this
First
play
and
to be
10 at the
successful against man
33-yard
coverage,
line.
Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Toward the sideline, taken in by Pittman. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's good.
Give them
for
12
another
on that
Colts.
one. They are on the march. Another first down.
and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kicker
Trader
on for the
now
extra
on
point.
for the extra point. He's got it.
His kick
And the Colts
is
will extend
good.
this third quarter lead.
Makes the score Colts 44, Titans 19.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. The kickoff
Spencer
team is out on the
Schrader
field,
to kick off for
and we're back to it
Indianapolis.
as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Titans.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tuimoloau on the stop. A loss of a yard.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 10. Back to throw is Ward. He has Lockett over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Here's Pollard running left. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Pollard, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Laiatu Latu. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Colts' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Ward.
Ward's pass complete to Tyler Lockett. It's a gain of 6. First down, Titans.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing, Ward. Moving outside the pocket, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
A shotgun snap for Ward. He'll run again. And he's in. Cam Ward. Touchdown, Titans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit.
26.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
27-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. From the gun, Richardson. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Now, first down throw for Ward. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Ward. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now it's Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Colts offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. A run with Taylor. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll step up and run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now Richardson. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
leads to
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
He'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Trader now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Catch made there by Burks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. In motion, Okonkwo. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. there just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
A gain of a yard.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop him.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They give to Pollard on the option, and he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's the quarterback with a sneak, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the Colts' 30-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Ward. The second down throw is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Brings up second down.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They send Ridley in motion. To throw is Ward. Look wide, get this one complete, and this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
You'll see right before the ball was snapped, the quarterback just take a peek. Is there enough space between the defender and your wide receiver that you intend to throw this little quick to? That's called the cushion. Cushion's big enough, you can run the play.
Good blocking, and he's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer.
51, Titans 33.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So it's a win for the Colts. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.